I miss when buying GPUs felt simple. Back around 2017, you could buy something like a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and feel set for years. That card played basically everything, and the temperatures were good, price, prices felt normal, and PC gaming still felt like a hobby regular people could actually afford. But now you look at modern GPU prices and you feel exhausted before you even open benchmarks, and somehow even expensive GPUs still need DLSS, frame generation, and stuff like AI upscaling just to stay comfortable in newer games. At some point, PC hardware stopped feeling exciting and it started feeling stressful. I don't think gamers matters as much anymore. And honestly, I don't think this is just inflation. I think gaming companies found something way more profitable than gamers. Can you guess what that is? That's right, AI. Because while we were all arguing online about graphic settings and ray tracing, companies like nvidia quietly became AI giants. And once you realize AI companies are willing to spend insane amounts of money on hardware, modern GPUs suddenly make way more sense. Because think about it, why focus heavily on gamers? Buying GPUs for a few $100s or euros or pounds, whatever you are, when giant AI companies are willing to spend ridiculous money on specialized hardware using a similar technology. At that point, gamers stop feeling like the main quest and more like the side quest. Because every GPU launch feels less about raw power nowadays, and it feels more about software tricks, like stuff like frame generation and AI upscaling. And look, I am not saying by any means that this technology is bad. This stuff is impressive. But sometimes it honestly feels like we're using software magic to hide the fact that hardware progress is kind of slowing down. It's kind of becoming worse. Like years ago, you upgraded your GPU and it instantly felt the difference. Like now it feels more like, oh, okay, great. I bought a new GPU, so what settings do I have to enable to make this feel more powerful? And that is a completely different experience. And PC gaming used to be straightforward. You bought a stronger hardware and the game ran better. That was the deal. PC games feel broken half of the time. And the weird part is, game developers started to get used to these too. Because PC optimization lately has been really rough. Not every game, obviously, but enough that people almost always expect a bad PC port now. And sometimes it feels the solution isn't optimize your game better, it's just use DLSS. That's where a lot of the frustration comes from. Because now it feels like we're stacking tech on top of problems that shouldn't exist in the first place. Meanwhile, the prices keep going up, keep climbing. I think a lot of PC gamers are slowly checking out of the hardware race completely. Because GPU launches used to feel exciting. Now they feel like a luxury product announcement. And the funny thing is, some of the best experiences people are having right now aren't even coming from ultra high-end PCs anymore. Stuff like the Steam Deck and some indie games and small developers, they're doing great things. A lot of people are realizing you don't actually need a $2,000 euros or pound PC anymore to enjoy gaming. And maybe that's the real shift happening now. Not that people are quitting, but they're just tired of trying to keep up with an industry that clearly moved on. So honestly, when the GPU launches stopped feeling exciting for you and started feeling exhausting instead?